Oh, we're live? No
We've been
countdown?
live.
All right, perfect.
I'm live. My guys.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to HiFI Mafia. Today we're here with Howard Neller from The Listening Chair. Say hi, Howard.
Big up.
We're here with Giles from Giles McCoy. Say hi,
everybody.
Giles. And we're here with Ray from HiFi Turtle. Say hi, Ray.
What's up, everyone?
And we're going to bring you some news. So who are we starting with?
I'll kick off. So first off, everybody, welcome to the show. It's good to see everybody on this holiday weekend. Thanks for coming out and joining us to hear all of these fun times and hang out with such a auspicious group of gentlemen.
An august group.
Yeah, an august group, absolutely. So a couple things that hit my radar. So first, there was a company, and this one is kind of near and dear to my heart because I always get into conversations around media and the quality of streaming and this kind of stuff, right? And so these news items kind of jump up, in front of me. And there was a company. It's the National Institute of Information and Communications Technology. So maybe not a company, but they were working with Nokia Bell Labs. So Nokia Bell Labs and NICT in Japan pushed 301 terabits per second through a single strand of, I think it's single mode fiber optic cable.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
That is a huge amount of information, and that obviously surpasses the bandwidth that's carried on an HDMI cable today. So ultimately, what this means is that in the future, sometime after probably every other country in the world does it, then it'll come to the United States. We have the capability to have very fast connectivity all the way to the home, right? So this, we could do FTTH, fiber to the home, with this kind of technology and get speeds that today are really unheard of, and that's going to herald in another level of technological advancement that we can experience inside of our home. So that's really cool to see these kinds of advancements being made, particularly when they're over an existing format for transmission, right? So it's not like they need to go lay new cable everywhere. They just need to change the electronics on each side and the upstream systems, and boom, light up somebody at 301 terabits a second.
That's insane.
Smoking.
Yeah. That's super cool. I mean, that super high speed is going to be really transformative in like the automotive space for like full self-driving and things of that nature.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, so on the wireless side of the house, they're doing the same thing. 5G, of course, is the biggest thing that's been pushed out to the consumer population, but low latency, high speed communication is the holy grail for autonomous driving because it allows cars to create ad hoc networks and talk to each other so they can understand where they are, and then they can tell each other what they're going to do. But the latency has to be super slow or super low, or the transmission really fast, so that the car says, I'm turning right. Well, the other car that's coming straight needs to know that as soon as possible. So Ray, you're right on that. That'll be a really big deal. Of course, then you got to come up with like a universal standard for that kind of stuff, and we're probably a ways away from that. But man, faster speeds are only good.
Can't wait to game on that.
A message from somebody saying they did not receive the link they normally get for the live stream.
By the way, you have a new member, Richard.
I don't know.
Yeah, Richard.
Try to say it. Zagoski.
We're out there.
Zagoski. Yeah, I think that's right.
Howard, can you activate your live stream?
I did.
The Middle Earth is saying.
I have check marks next to mine. I mean, does that mean we're live?
Let me check on Facebook real quick.
I don't see your stuff live right now. I only see the things that.
Oh wait, go
that
live.
I'm streaming to is live.
Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Good.
Yeah, I see. I see yours is upcoming.
Got it. Okay, welcome everybody.
So now I see Howard's up there.
Things up. And happy Easter to everybody out there.
Yep, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
So everybody on my channels, sorry about that. I kind of came in about 3 or 4 minutes too late, but here we are. And Giles was talking about the latest and greatest in Ethernet connectivity.
For sure.
Yeah, it's going to be super cool. Everyone will have to start upgrading their infrastructure inside of their homes to support the speeds, right? Yeah. So if you're getting 301 terabit per second to the edge of your home, then you're going to have to look at these 1 gig connections that you have and switches and routers and whatnot and be like, okay, let's upgrade. right?
You know, it'll be really transformative is when you go to a hi-fi show and you walk into every room and no one will say, "Oh, we're having such terrible Wi-Fi problems."
That
Oh,
would-
wouldn't that be
that-
awesome?
That will be
Yes.
the real turning point for the
We could do
audiophile
live
community.
streams at the shows. Just
That's
walk
true,
around
yeah.
with your phone. That would be groundbreaking.
Well, but you're going to need one of those backpacks that we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
To give you the connect. Because what other than that, what are going to be the practical implications? Like in your living room, sitting in your den, how is that going to matter?
How is what going to matter? High speed?
Having that super high speed.
I mean, that's
I can stream 4K lossless video
It literally saves
at-
you time.
at higher quality than what's on 4K disc.
it comes out looking pretty good right now. It doesn't take that long. I don't really have, at 1 gig, I'm not having a lot of problems. I mean, I don't disagree with you. There has to be tons of cool stuff that's going to happen as a result of this. But
when you get into cinephile level quality, it's just like on the audiophile side of the house, right? There are one of the holdups for full quality surround sound at home is the connection to the outside world, because there's not enough bandwidth available today. 1 gig is not nearly enough. You need 28 times that to be able to get the same thing that you push over HDMI. So it's physically impossible today to do it over current bandwidth broadband speeds. Now there's new codecs like the new CX that came from ROCX. So that's a nice codec that helps, but really it comes down to just brute bandwidth. We need tons more before we can have a one-to-one experience with physical disc. The only thing that's one-to-one, the only thing that's better than physical disc today is Kaleidoscape, and that's where they download a file ahead of time, and that file's not limited by the storage size of a Blu-ray disc or a 4K Blu-ray. So it can, there can be more data there, and since you're not streaming it, you just download it ahead of time. It can be as big as it needs to be. But the holy grail, obviously, for non-collectors, there's a whole bunch of collectors right now saying, "This guy's an idiot. I want my discs," which is fine, right? That's legitimate. People who want this, and I'm not begrudging that. But for folks that want to have that same experience streaming, we need more bandwidth.
For sure.
Yeah.
Especially with 8K coming as well, because if you're going to watch a movie at 8K, especially through Netflix or Amazon Prime, you're going to need the bandwidth.
Yeah. And it'll be nice if 8K ever becomes like a thing. That'd be pretty. I want my cell phone to just be able to record video at 8K. That way I can edit and crop down to 4, do all kinds of cool stuff.
You're going to need that 2 terabyte phone, man.
You're going to have like a big 4K disc on it,
Yeah.
I'm going to need a new computer because I'm not going to be editing on my phone, and my computer's not going to be able to handle that. The process.
Well, what you do on your computer is you import all of that 8K content, and then you create what are called proxy files. So it'll create like a 1440p version that your computer can edit, and then when you export, it'll export it at the full resolution. But when you're actually doing your cutting with whatever you cut on, you use the proxy file, which is smaller. That's the trick to being able to edit these super high res file types on a computer that just, the best computer that you can buy today with, a 4090 processor, if you're trying to cut 8K, it's going to be rough.
It's very rough.
Yeah.
And did you see, Giles, that with the new iPhones, you can record directly to an SSD? So that's what I'm waiting
absolutely.
for. Waiting for the new iPhone too.
So
what I want to do,
16 or the 15s?
15,
yeah,
the
you can
15s
record.
can do it.
Yeah, you can do what I think it's ProRes out to external. Yeah. So what I want to find, because I do all my filming now on phone, right? Because I don't need big lenses and stuff. I just don't. But what I do need is the ability to use an external drive, just for the reason Dan just said, right? It's for the higher quality stuff, you need the external drive, but I also need USB-C in for external microphones. So I need to come up with like a USB kind of port replicator, so I can plug in multiple things. So I'm thinking about buying, and I might put this together before Expona, although we're almost there now, and have like all this external stuff and put like a big filter and everything on it. I don't know, and just make it look cool.
Way cool, but I think we're getting too much into the creator realm here, and we might have lost.
But
we're gonna have a separate creator live stream for all the latest in creator news. But I guess here we're talking about audiophile stuff. So,
all right, let's go back then. Think Stark Sound?
here's something. So I'll do my new stuff real quick. So there's that one. The second one I wanted to call out was the US premiere of the Stark Sound P7 speakers. So those will be at Expona, and they'll be in the Stark Sound room. They'll
Do you have some photos?
I can share their website. Sure.
That'd be great.
Hang on.
By the way, I don't know who it was, but thank the person who commented that my audio was not top notch last stream. So now I consulted with the other Mafia Dons, and we have a new microphone here. So hopefully,
definitely sounds a lot better.
By the way, someone said hi, Howard, Giles, Ray, and Daniel. Happy Easter to all who celebrate.
Facebook, thank you, Facebook user.
It's from Arun Aryosomaya. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah. I think Arun's in my
Arun, yeah,
in the Facebook group. Yep.
Yeah, I got my new microphone too.
Oh, look at that! Nice, man. I love it. All right, so here's the.
Oh.
All right, so this is that's the P7.
Dang, it looks cool.
That's super interesting on top. It almost looks like, I thought it was like tone arm at first. I was like,
these have been out for in Japan. Well, in the Asian market, they've been out for like 2 years now, but they've not been premiered in the US until this show. So this is the whole piece line will be available, and Stark's looking for distribution in the United States for this line right now too.
That's cool that you could swivel that. That reminds me of that Amphion speaker that they had at the Florida show, where you could swivel the tweeter.
Yeah, absolutely.
The room.
Yeah, and that's an AMT, the Black Rhino AMT horn. Black Rhino, raw. But it's pretty cool. And let's see. So those will be there. And let me see what else we got on just the P series. What's interesting. And then just near and dear to my heart is their big, massive 18-inch subwoofer. This is obviously designed for home theater aesthetics kind of stuff, right? But
amazing
I don't know
how they get that with such a short throw in there.
Yeah, let's look and see what the
dimensions got to be pretty substantial. I mean, if that's 18 inches and you got all that headroom above,
yeah, it's huge.
That's big. Yeah, it's almost 5 feet tall.
Yeah,
750 millimeters
inches tall. Yeah. Well,
4 feet tall.
Like 4 feet tall. 4 feet tall. Yeah.
I wonder what the pricing is on that.
I don't know. I think the P7s are like $9,000 or something. I'm not sure what the pricing on this is, and they also have their own amplification for this. I think it's the PA. So the PA 4000 DSP, PA 2400 DSP, and the PA 3, I think, are amplifiers. Yeah, and these are obviously rack mount amps for home theater use. So this is really all pointed toward home theater. Now they're also going to have some of this stuff's not even listed yet. So this is like their super high-end 2-channel amplifier, the A2. They're going to have...
So that's the price there. They have a price down there on that one. Go up, scroll up a bit. 8,900.
8,900.
Yeah, and so they're going to have the A3, which is their brand new, super new model that was in beta last year. And I might not even supposed to be talking about it.
We know too much
there, which has a defeat switch for one of the channels. So this is really kind of a crossover aesthetic between high-end audiophile gear and bringing high-end audiophile gear into like high-end home theater. So the 3-channel would be to like amplify the front sound stage of somebody's home theater, but it's got a defeat switch to turn off one of the channels to turn it into a 2-channel amp. And this thing is baller. Anyway, so that Stark's gonna be showing this stuff off, and I think these two are both USA premieres. The A2 might be a world, or the A3 might be a world premiere. I'm not sure, but they'll have both of those things there for everybody to see. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Those were kind of the top items on my list. I'm sure more will come to me. Ray, what you got?
I don't have much this week. I don't think that anything on my radar came out, or at least not that I discovered first, at least. I'm still waiting on to see more about the Wilson Watt Puppy. They teased another picture of it, so we got a little bit of a kind of a back shot of the upper portion of that speaker, but more details to come. I think Wilson said 2 weeks or so. So given the time frame from when I saw it, we're looking at maybe like 9 days, something like that, for
Nice.
probably some more fully fleshed details.
Let's definitely get 4 of those for us, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most
we all
definitely.
need sets.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'd love to have a set.
We'll all put them behind us as we do all of our streams so people can see
True.
them.
True.
By the way, Facebook user said, I'm very also intrigued by the new Yamaha NS3000 and NS5000. I did not see anything about those.
It's a little bit of older series. We saw these last year at Expona.
The piano gloss ones?
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
trying to remember if it was the
aluminum
3000 or the 5000. I can't remember.
I can't remember the model numbers either.
But they were good. I like the Yamaha stuff.
I don't even know if I saw the Yamaha room.
It was cool. It was full of
It was
like
cool. It was
lights and stuff.
very it had a bunch of purple LEDs. That was the thing that I took away from it.
Yeah. Middle-ish says, I thought Stark was subwoofer. They do sell subwoofers, so that's their SW series, and those are like the direct to consumer stuff that's not sold through the channel, through dealers and that kind of stuff. So if you go to their sales website, you can get like their SW15s, like a pair is like $1,000. It's like the best deal in subwoofers for home theater stuff and 2-channel stuff on the like higher low end kind of mid-range stuff.
Cool.
It was the 3000 that we saw last year, and that was really good.
3000. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm.
Well,
Here's another comment. Thought it would be cool to share. I recently acquired a Blair Chapman KT66 tube integrated amp. I've never heard of Blair Chapman before.
Same here.
I've never heard of that brand.
nope. Not.
I was talking to a dealer earlier this week, and he was telling me that he really fell in love with HiFi when he first heard a pair of Goldmans, and he had told me that one of his clients had come over with a bunch of spectral stuff, and I was talking to him about kind of, I feel like the 4 horsemen of like the audiophile underground are Goldman, Spectral, Dartzel, and Zeloton. I feel like those are like the 4 horsemen of like the underground hi-fi force.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those.
Yeah,
Not
like
Dark Steel, but the
I can
rest.
present here for a second, so I know I can never really do this correctly. Let's see. Share screen. You said, Giles, right?
Yeah, just click on share screen, and then or present rather, and then under there you'll do share screen, and then you can choose either an application that you've got open with your pictures open in it, or a web browser tab, or a full screen. And that's the least desirable thing to share, because you never know what's going to come up on your screen.
Shit settings.
By the way, everyone, I have a new background. This is my system right now, so y'all can stop complaining about my bed not being made. So you're welcome.
I got the same exact background.
You got
the 1.0 version.
Yeah, I got the 2.0 now, updated.
So, while Howard is working on this, I've got a question. Have you guys ever heard of HIDIZ? HIDIZ?
Yeah. Although it kind of sounds like a Ligma. You know what I mean?
So are they legit?
They make IEMs, right? Yeah.
So they hit me up, and I think this is a fairly intriguing product because this is something that I've been wanting. I've been looking forward to. So for mobile hi-fi, right? When I travel, I never do well with Bluetooth battery charged devices, right? I lose them, or I don't charge them, or I forget, and I don't like the Bluetooth, and it doesn't sound good, and all that stuff. So they are going to release the S2 Nebula in-ear monitors, but they attach via USB cable. So so it's like old style headphones that you would plug in with a 3.5 millimeter plug, but they plug in via USB-C, and they have their own DAC, high quality DAC built in. So that's coming, and I thought that was a really, really cool product because that fits a need that I have in particular, right? So
you should show the website if you can.
I use the wireless headphones and earbuds, but man, they're probably not that good for you all in all. I mean, the wired is probably better for you.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm excited for Explona this year, man. I'm bringing a lot of new stuff, like a microphone, the gimbal, so the video quality must go up. If it doesn't, I suck. Because
there's another really compelling component that's going to come out in that space, Giles. I can't say what that is. It's part of my secret project, but I will tell you that there's something very compelling coming out, and it's not going to be that expensive either.
That's cool. Right on. Yeah, that's really stuff that I like a lot. And I'm trying. I can't. There are no pictures, right? Because this
it's not released yet.
So, here's a picture on Tech Radar.
By the way, someone asked, what are those bookshelf speakers in your background? Those are Pythagoras ETA 5Cs. So these are probably the only pair in America, and they're hand built by a guy in Austria called Andy, and he's the coolest dude ever. And these are one of one bass therapy edition. So I'm just cool like that. And they sound amazing.
They're good speakers. I mean, I heard them when I was at Daniel's house. That's where this picture is from, and it was really good.
The fastest bookshelf I've ever heard, and I compared it to the CAF LS50 Metas, and I just preferred these, and I sold the LS50 Metas.
All right, so this is, I don't know if this is the right model. These, I guess ST2s, okay. But you can see, right, so it's got, I assume that this part right here is the DAC, and then this is probably a mute button or mic or what, I'm not sure, and then the big IEMs. But I love this. They're cabled, and they plug into your freaking phone, and they pull all the power from there. So that's, for me, pretty cool.
Is it only USB-C, or does it disconnect into a 3.5 in case you want to plug in a different USB-C DAC or plug it into a normal amplifier?
I don't know.
So you're saying, Giles, you like that only because it's everything compacted together, rather than you having to go out and put a little like Audio Quest, Dragonfly on there and stuff like that, right?
Well, I like it because it's not a Bluetooth headphone, and it's not
new.
Yeah, and I don't like having a Dragonfly dongle that I plug in and then plug in that's got a little amp and then plug in like old style 3. I don't like that either. I just like to have, I don't know, I just want
it's all in one, right? It's simple.
Yeah, otherwise you end up looking like the old HiFI meme of the guy on the subway that has like the audio file stack that's like this big, and just carrying it around.
All I gotta say is I'm happy Apple switched to Type-C. It's making our lives way easier.
So thank you, whoever forced them to do it.
Yeah, but
wasn't it Europe?
It was EU. Yeah, EU Commission or whatever.
Not when you have all the lightning stuff already.
First time they did something. No, I'm just kidding.
We have ejected all of our lightning stuff. We upgraded all of our phones, and there is no more lightning. We have one ancient iPad that still uses lightning, but all we have is a one power cord for it. But we have ejected lightning. And it's funny, I don't have my mics with me, but my DJI wireless microphone kit actually still has a lightning adapter in it, and I'm all like, ha, no more.
Well, you know what's cool? If you do have lightning, which a lot of people do, you can buy that stuff really cheap now.
Yeah,
they're giving it away.
Yeah.
I do have lightning, and it's such a nightmare to transfer files from my phone to the PC and to the SSD. It's such a pain, and I'm just
Apple did that
so
on
excited
purpose,
to switch.
Man. They did that on purpose. They made it hard.
Yeah, they were making a 10% on each cable they sold because you gotta have the Apple approved.
Also,
if you don't, they won't work. So
it takes forever to get stuff up to iCloud. Forever. If you have video, it just takes forever.
I was like,
oh, you're no. That's awesome. Put it in front of your face, and then we can see through you.
There we go. There we go. That's what Giles is trying to avoid becoming. The guy on the subway that has
hilarious.
Like the insane stack of amplifiers and DAPs and everything connected to his like Grado 1000s.
But this style of USB-C headphones, I will go out on a limb and say this is going to be the future of wired headphones for everything, right? There are a lot of people out there that don't want wireless stuff. They just don't want it, right? And that's not even audiophile people. As an audiophile, I hate Bluetooth headphones. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And part of it is personal bias, and I recognize that. And I want my freaking wired headphones that go through a nice stack with USB-C all built in. Now this means that you can't match your DACs, but whatever.
When you use it in the gym, my headphones that I use in the gym, Bluetooth is key, man. You can't have a wire.
I still use wires when I jog, when I run, everything, gym,
that's
everything.
way
I just
more,
use
like,
wires when I can.
reliable.
That's old
Bluetooth
school.
sometimes does not work, even with the new technology. Just doesn't work sometimes, and it's annoying. Cables, you just plug it in your set.
I even use Ethernet on all my computers at home.
I wish I could do that, man. That's a flex right there. That's a flex.
Yeah, cables. See, hey, this is one of those few times where you're going to hear me be like, cables matter.
Well, even when I use wireless, even like my mesh routers, I have hooked up to cables. Ultimately,
Yeah.
The last 3 feet has to be hardwired.
Yeah. So I did the same thing for all of the Wi-Fi access points in the house. So on all 3 stories, there's a access point, but those are all backhauled with Ethernet. Same thing that you're talking about. That's key. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been getting access points, man. It's such a breeze. It's so much better because I didn't have Wi-Fi on the place that I work, and now I do, which is a blessing, man. The Vessel stuff is amazing from
That's
True
cool.
Audio.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it. Let's get through the last news about Bowers and Wilkins, and then we can hang out.
I got a couple of things here, including Bowers. But I'm trying to get, dude. I'm hitting. Press.
So do you have your pictures open that you want to share? Do you have those open? Open them up in something.
Okay, hold on.
So double click on one of them and it'll open up in some kind of app. Now click on the button that says present and then share screen.
I did that.
And then what did it open the picture in? Like an app or a window in a browser?
A little window.
Okay, so click on window, the middle thing, and then you should see the picture there.
I got it.
Then collect it and then click it and then click
Does
share.
that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second and I'll bring you up. There you go. Boop.
There you go. Signature series on the
that's a nice
700.
That's a nice looking speaker.
For sure.
Yeah, and if you take that window and drag it to be more narrow, it should make it bigger on our screen.
Drag it to be more narrow.
There we go. Yep,
that works. Yep.
Okay.
So what's the difference between a regular 700 series and a signature series?
I don't know. The signature they're saying is like a really radical departure. They don't put the name signature on unless they're going to make a lot of changes, which they say they've done here.
There's changes to the spider. There's changes to the motor structure of the driver. There's crossover changes as well. I want to say the binding posts are upgraded is 2. I want to say I'm not 100% sure there, but I know definitely the motor structure for the driver as well as the crossover has been significantly altered.
So are these taking over the original 700 series?
No, they're a higher end offering between the 700 regular series and the 800 series.
Okay, so it's like a 0.5 upgrade.
Essentially, yes.
All the way.
Yes.
Right.
And it's not every model in the range either. I think that it's only available here on the 706s, I believe.
The towers have it as well.
And then the towers in the 702 form. So 702 and 705.
Can you guys see that? The center channel? No?
It closed.
There it goes.
There we go.
Oh, center as well.
Center channel as well.
Center channel offering as well.
That's badass looking also.
I like the gold trimming.
I like it.
That's pretty fancy.
Yeah, the gold trim is actually really nice with the contrast of the blue.
I've always wanted to try out a full B&W home theater system. I've never done one before, but I would, or at least a front sound stage,
Yeah, and then
they have at one of the dealers near me. They have a whole theater set up with Bowers and Wilkins. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then I don't have the photo, but there's a floor stander there also.
Yes,
we should visit before Expona on Thursday if Giles is here. Wait, what day are you getting to Chicago, Giles?
Well, Wednesday.
Hey, we're gonna get together for lunch or something on one of these days.
For sure.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
there's a few places that have popped up that they're real good. So we can try a couple.
No, the place you picked last time was good. I forget.
Yeah,
but
I want to try some sushi, man.
Daniel keeps sending me pictures of these like fried tacos and like.
Bro, it's like chicken mac and cheese, like the orange sauce, and then they put it in burrito. Bro, I've been craving that, and there's nothing like it in Utah.
I told Daniel he can eat that, but he has to clean my toilets afterwards.
Nice.
Oh, because Daniel's staying at your place. The backstory needs to be exposed on that. So, So
Like,
then,
not publicly, Ray, not publicly.
right. And
I'll
then,
do it, but not public.
let's see what else
Come
we
on,
got. So let's see. Let me get this. Okay.
But I'm super excited for the the shows. I love going to shows and I love seeing everybody there.
Me too, man.
I don't know what this is.
So
Can you make
there's
that
more
big like
news.
you made it big before?
There's
Just
more
do the mid-
news. There's
Just
more
do the
news.
smaller window.
There's more news on Massimo with Sound United. As you recall, we spoke about those guys last week, and seems to be a lot of drama going on. You know, the company spun off the Sound United audio company, and now there's like a contest. One of the company's big shareholders appointed 2 more people to the board, trying to get management out of the company, out of Massimo. The investors never looked favorably upon Sound United purchase, and then the company stock went down once it happened because the healthcare margins are much more robust than the audio product division. So there's still a lot of drama going on. Just kind of a postscript to last week's story, and it's getting pretty nasty. There's a lot of words going back and forth between the company and the shareholder, and there's contest for control of the board. So stay tuned. There's more on that. So that's what we got on that. And then the final thing that I had was this new company. Let's see if I could get this up there. Give me a second here. Anybody hear of this Austin Soundworks? Austin Audio Works, rather.
That sounds very familiar.
I've never heard of it.
Kind of sounds like Agustin work, but it's probably not the
It's
same.
up there. So
Obviously.
you guys see that?
Oh, Giles had to.
Yeah, I'm bringing it.
Oh yeah, I've seen this company.
Well,
Like,
yeah, it's new, and what kind of got my attention is Bill Liebens, who's a friend of mine who a lot of people know in the audiophile world. He's involved with the company. They have a headphone amplifier and a phono preamp, and they're going to be introducing everything at the upcoming show in Expana. You know, their stuff is supposed to be very, very no nonsense. I didn't get a chance to check pricing, but you know, they say they don't really focus a lot on the aesthetics. They're more focused on the internal circuitry. They use a very, very wide bandwidth, Class A amplification, and zero feedback. And the people who are involved with the company are like super audio veterans who used to be. This one guy, Barry Thornton, was with Quintessence and SAE and Parasound and a bunch of other companies. So anyway, they're making their no frills kind of introduction. There's another one there too. Let me see. That is obviously the headphone amplifier.
Yeah.
And then let me see if I can get the other one up there. The other one was the
phono
phono
stage.
tree. Here's that. Let me see. There's probably an easier way to do that, but let me just do that right now. Window. Okay. Ready for that, Charles?
Yep.
So that's the. I'm curious. That's the phono. That's the phono preamp. Again, you can see it's like just no fancy knobs, no fancy aesthetics on the outside. It's supposed to be all about what's on the inside. So we'll be reporting on that from Expana for sure.
It's kind of
That's
like
so
just
cool.
Shelly Labs, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, you know, it's a little boutique firm, and so, you know, stay tuned.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
cool
it's
to
got a
see.
very I don't want to say simple aesthetic, but it's like I think intentionally made as plain as possible.
Yeah.
It has to be super intentional to be that plain.
I think they're trying to make a statement there, like,
Yeah.
we're focusing on what's on the inside,
Yeah.
not on what's the outside, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
There's
have,
I think that almost flips though, because they're really focusing on the outside.
Right.
You know.
that's sure.
So here we go. Facebook user says, ha 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 ha. Ray, let me see. I'm going to try and put it in an accent. I'm going to read these with accents. Ha ha ha! Ray and Dan with the same backgrounds from different times. Love it. Pythagoras speakers.
They're the best.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard in my head when I read that.
If you could listen to
And
the
then-
Pythagoras, you guys will love it. And
and
we
then-
have Bunghole Camper
This
All right.
guy says,
returning, the legend.
All right, Bunghole, thank you.
The legend.
Lord is still the Godfather.
Appreciate it,
Lord
man.
is
All
And
good.
he said, "Hey, this isn't the Swedish House Mafia.
Mafia.
YouTube search does not work very well.
Yep.
Should start being DJs, man."
Wrong live stream, man. Wrong
Howard,
live-
did you want to talk about Koetsu and the news that came out of there?
Yeah, I mean, just I think everybody knows by now that the company, the Japanese company, the family who owns it, decided to kind of, in light of the death of the founder, to stop production and close the company down rather than to turn it over to someone else's hands and sell it. They could have gotten a pretty penny for it, no doubt. And rather than to do that, they've just said, "Look, we've had our run, and we'd rather not contaminate the name, or and so they're just closing up shop." So, kind of sad news, but that's a very Japanese way of thinking, and it needs to be respected. It needs to be respected, and I haven't heard the latest on it as far as anything else that's kind of come up. Other than that.
I think that the power vacuum there that's going to be left by Koetsu is quite substantial. When you think of like the upper echelon of phono cartridges, Koetsu is probably first and foremost in a lot of people's minds. So what emerges in that ultra high end phono cartridge space is something to
well, there's no lack. There's no lack of expensive cartridges out there. Right now,
but I feel like the market share that they commanded is pretty substantial.
Yeah,
sure.
No doubt someone's going to move in 100%, whether that's a Clear Audio or who knows.
Yeah, Clear Audio or like Ben's Micro or anybody like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so that's, it was a quieter week, but we definitely had some good news there and some interesting news at least. So
yeah, there a couple of more things that I found. So Stratton Acoustics has announced their Element 12 loudspeaker.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I don't have any details or pictures or anything, but they're going to be 42 grand a pair. And they look like
cheap,
humongous
affordable. I like it.
They look like humongous bookshelves. And Shit Audio has the Volley 3. It's a hybrid headphone amp and preamp that you can use for headphones and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. They haven't released anything new in a while. I think Shit Audio has been.
They're still releasing a ton of new stuff. They had like their new line of speaker amps. They had the Skull that I did the first ever YouTube review on, which I thought was really cool.
That is cool.
Have any of you guys tried that? What's the name of that really small amp with the one volume dial on it? It's about this big. The
Fozzy V3.
Fozzy or HiFi?
Is it from Skit?
Yeah.
Oh, from Shit. I don't know.
The Hell.
Yeah, the Hell. I wanted to get that at one point when it first came out, and they were so back ordered, and it just got buried among other things. It looked like a pretty cool little unit, though. Let's see if we can get a picture.
Is it a amplifier?
Yes. Yeah, it's an amp deck combination. It's geared
headphones
more
or speakers.
Headphones.
Headphones. Okay.
They did make
now they're up to,
they do have a mini amplifier as well for like high efficiency bookshelf speakers. I think it's called the Wrecker. I want to say.
I like your power amps,
but it's really small. It's like maybe $200, $300, something like that. It's of course extremely affordable.
How do you spell the name of that amp thing?
HEL.
Oh, okay.
I have it under gaming for some reason.
Yeah, it's like it's geared more towards the gaming community.
Child?
Yeah, I'll share it up. I got it coming. Oh, you got it. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks nice.
Yeah, it's
red and black.
It's super cool looking. Yeah,
I have I think that's like the second generation now.
Yeah, the original one was
would love to have that on their desktop.
Yeah.
Of course,
super inexpensive. I think the what was it? Let's see here.
Yeah, $199.
No, it's $199, and they have a full FULLA, which is $109. But it's pretty cool looking, man.
Yeah, it's real sweet. I like that. I like the knob on top.
Yeah,
they're like this is the component that has to be on the top of your stack.
It almost looks like a remote control. It's like
it looks like a jog dial. You know what I mean? Like if you're editing and you're trying to jog back and forth in your content, it looks like a jog dial. All right, so Siphonics says Exponent. That's what he says is Exponent. And let's see.
Audio acoustic
engineering says Hello, gentle.
Oh, there must be gentlemen.
Then he
Yeah,
said,
correction.
Hello,
Hello.
gentlemen.
Unless he knew one of us on a more intimate basis. That might.
Hello.
I guess
gentlemen.
all these guys
Ladies,
are creators. I guess we're going to be
gentlemen.
seeing these guys. Was it Saturday night or something like that, or does big creators kind of party that's going on?
Yeah, and Thursday for the industry mixer, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday industry mixer, and then what's the I can never remember all the stuff that's going on. I know they sent out like 4 things for creators.
Bro, most of the things are in the morning.
Because there's always
Saturday?
Fidelity.
Yeah, Fidelity has the after hours party.
On
There's
Saturday?
there's a few. I don't know if the details. I
didn't
don't
get
think
no
the details
updates.
have still been announced.
Yeah.
But there's a couple things that for media and publications. There's a few rooms that are doing special events at certain times. They also sent out.
Woody's
I like. What's that?
Which one is the Woody thing?
That's
Fidelity.
That's Fidelity Imports.
That's Fidelity.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't heard the date and time yet.
Yeah, it hasn't been announced quite yet. I think it was funny though. I saw. I'm sure you all got the email that said, please be extra respectful to people. Don't think that you're better than anyone else just because you're a part of the media.
Oh, I saw that. That was pretty obnoxious.
That was kind of funny to me. I was like, who complained or who did something kind of,
I know that seemed a little weird, man.
Yeah, somebody had to have done something.
Somebody had to have done something. Yeah, but I'm just like, what happened and who did it? That
I'm going to a room. They're closing it down, or I'm not going to do it. So I'm not dealing with anybody else who's walking around that room. It's just not going to happen.
Nobody's ever closed their room down for me, so I have to live with the pain.
Yeah, if you rock with us, let's close all of them.
Dude, you can't mess with the mafia. We're going to be hanging out together.
We had the Fidelity import. And last year, Fidelity Imports did that for us. They closed down their rooms. They have us in.
We're going to make
this year. We get SVS. We get Vinny Rossi. We get YG. So we have a few rooms that were closed down for us. So
we're going to make them an offer they can't refuse.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I'm getting the Vinny Rossi, and bro, I'm so excited.
Are we doing it? Are we doing any live streaming at the show?
If we want to,
I'm gonna try to do some lives.
Yeah, we can sit down, all the 4 of us, and hug each other and talk about our experiences.
You know what? Wait. I want to run this by you guys because I had this thought today when I was driving home from the grocery store. So I've been trying to think of like something like really cool to do at Expona and like really kind of like would make awesome clips and go like more viral or have more far reach than like your typical audiophile content. So I've been sucked into this algorithm where I get these Asian guys who are just giving away money.
Hold on, where's this going?
It's not like it's not like Mr. Beast, right? Like they're just like walking up to him and be like, "Hey, you want $10,000? Make this basketball, shot or whatever." But they walk up to him and they do like this dollar or mystery gift, or they you want $10 or you want the mystery gift, or something like that. But I wanted to do something kind of in that format. So here's my thought. I go up to people and I'm like, name this hi-fi component. And if you can name it with 1 clue, you get $20. 2 clues, you get $10. 3 clues, you get $5. 4 clues, you get $1. And if you can't do it after that, then you get nothing. You lose.
Who's paying that? You?
It's gonna be me. Yeah, I'm gonna self-fund. I'm gonna self-fund that. Unless
and into the videos with the hydraulic press that crushes stuff.
Yeah.
We could like kind of crush audio gear.
Yeah, we should get Astelon speakers.
I still think I need to like contact Wilson in some meaningful way to their marketing department, because I still think one of the greatest promotional things Wilson could do would be to have like Brian Shaw or Eddie Hall try to lift one of their speakers, like a pair of XVXs, and just see them like lift it.
Are you kidding me? We break if we crush a Wilson speaker with a huge press. That will be huge numbers on social media.
It's good marketing.
Yeah. I'm telling you, get Eddie Hall or Brian Shaw to lift an XVX, that will go crazy.
So yeah, we got.
Or we could just be like, will it? We could do videos. Or will it
blend?
Yeah, kind of like will it blend, but will it crush? And then we just raise speakers up and put something under it, and just see if the speaker will crush it. Right.
Yeah, that's kind of like hydraulic
aluminum can under a speaker. It crushes. Or nope, it won't crush.
That's like when Daniel's like signature line is like he'll like pick something up and be like, if this hits you, you're dead.
That's me reviewing stuff.
He's like, this bookshelf speaker is heavy. If this hits you, if this fell on your head, you would be dead.
That's nice. I like it.
So very informative videos.
I deleted all the reviews,
the informative
man.
videos aren't
I
the
wish I could
popular
go
ones.
back.
No.
No, the
Bro,
informative ones are
my
not the
cat
Oh, there we
review
go.
had
Yeah, is it-
10,000 views, man.
Is it cake audio edition? That would be good too. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Is it cake? I like that. Yeah.
Industrial shredders. Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch
Oh,
industrial
the industrial
shredders all
shredders
the
are great.
time. They
Great.
put all kinds of crap in there.
Yeah.
They like put bicycles and
Industrial
refrigerators.
shredders is
satisfying.
like my gateway drug to the hydraulic press, basically.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
When they
they're
do all the
really good.
M&Ms and it's all brown. You know,
Mhm,
like
mhm.
where all the colors go. I don't know.
So Sci-Phonics says he's looking forward to that. I will have a surprise that night, waiting on approval. I don't know what this was in relation to.
Maybe
but
that's the creators party.
The creator party. Yeah.
the creator party. It remind me, which one is the creator party? One of the official Exponent? Is it the
No,
Thursday night
no.
event?
No,
No.
Or is this the
That's
that's
the
Woody event?
Brian's.
The-
That's Brian's party.
Okay, Woody's event. Okay, all right.
The only party from Expona is the mixers on Thursday.
There's like two. I mean, there's the concerts, the mixer. You know,
Those are
the
in the
concerts
morning.
aren't
I don't know
exclusive
if I
to
want to go in the
media.
morning. Only for Zeus. I want to see that guy speak.
Yeah. Daniel wants to go see his
Zeus, my
audiophile
baby girl.
hero.
Bro, if it wasn't
Zeus
for him, I
Pantera.
wouldn't be here, bro.
It's gonna be a hard pass for me.
Who's that? Who's that?
What?
Z reviews, Zeus
He's your-
Pantera.
He's your
Zeus
spiritual
Pantera.
animal, Giles. He's
No, he's
what
not.
you want to become.
No, that's
Anime
like
girls.
I strive against that. I strive against it. I fight against the coming of the darkness.
Oh, it'll be a good show, man. We're gonna get the HiFi Mafia. Will be reunited in person again, once again.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Howard, we should walk around with you at Expona because if you're closing down the rooms, you could probably use that to do our videos if you're fine with that. Because you
I
can
don't mind.
close more
I don't
rooms
mind
than
doing that, but like, it gets a little complicated. I don't mind
Mm-hmm.
trying that. It gets a little complicated because, like, I need to do my thing. You know what I mean?
Howard's
And
like,
then-
I'm getting paid to do this, so you can't get up in my space when I'm taking money from them. we
Yeah, I
we
mean-
translate.
if it's not like they'll close down the room for like one video, but they're not going to close down the room for 4 videos in a row.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem. So, but we definitely could try to work something out. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
EPRFA says, "Hello, everyone."
Hello, E EPRFA.
What I can't tell what the picture is of.
It's a
A watch.
watch.
so watch.
And he has Star Wars legs.
It's a Star Wars watch. Okay,
Star Wars pants.
Star Wars
Star
watch.
Wars pants.
Yeah, and a watch.
Star Wars
Pants.
I don't
pants.
know. I'm usually pretty good on the hot horology, so I don't recognize. But maybe it's a little small. I'm trying to.
Oh, it's a G-Shock.
It is?
It's not a G-Shock.
It's totally a G-Shock.
No, it's not.
EPRFA is over there like, it's not a G-Shock. It's not a G-Shock. Like, it's totally
Like-
G-Shock.
Excuse me, sir. This is a Patek Philippe.
Patek Philippe. One of one.
My favorite watch is the Patek Philippe Calatrava. That's it, man.
Yeah.
My favorite watch. You can wear it with a tuxedo or jeans.
Mine is the Apple
Mi-
Watch. Fight
Mine
me.
is the FP Jaune Chronomètre Bleu.
Let's see.
This is my only watch.
Oh my
What does that
God.
say?
What does it say?
It says daily activity.
Oh,
I thought
I thought it
I
said
thought it
daddy.
like
something.
daddy. Yeah.
It says, I'm your daddy.
I was like,
Yeah.
Daddy Giles.
Oh, there we go.
What the heck?
Brigui
This is
tradition.
normal face.
Oh, okay.
No, this is the Samsung Android watch thing.
Oh, it's
Yeah, me and
kinda-
Daniel were on the same wavelength there. I
No,
thought it said
here we
like
go.
daddy something
Charles,
too.
pull this up there in
We think alike.
white
We're trying
gold.
to think alike.
White gold. Oh my God, that's the watch to have, man.
Okay.
Oh, there he goes. It's a Brigette tradition.
Brigui.
Where that,
Brigui.
where that watch
Brigette, bro.
with
All
the
right, so
tuxedo.
Brigui.
I'm gonna have to pull it
jeans.
up so everybody can see what it is. See, for people that are out there, make sure you subscribe to our channels because this is the high-end content that you get.
You get
Um,
watches,
Watches.
phones, Type C.
Bitcoin.
You never know. Bitcoin.
Hey, Bitcoin's doing pretty well. It's hanging in there a little above 70,000 a coin.
Mhm.
Things are looking good.
Damn,
All
I
right,
should have
so-
bought Bitcoin instead of being in preschool, you know? Gosh darn it, bro.
Why does it say email at the bottom?
Where?
the paddock. It says email at the 6 o'clock marker. It's usually where you'd see like Swiss made for some reason.
There we go.
Oh, that's the one.
Whew.
There's several different ones.
Whew.
My boy Fancy.
I can tell you right now that is big money. That is big
It's-
time. That
it's-
is big time.
You can get them.
Click on price. Click on price.
Price is going to be request.
Show
price.
price. You know
No
it's
way.
gonna hurt.
No.
Yeah,
Oh!
My
Big
God.
money.
200 grand.
those
Nice.
those
200
complicated.
Look,
The
you can't see.
the-
You're looking on a phone.
yeah,
$222,200 US.
that is a Toblerone.
And the one he has is the brown.
No, it's a tourbillon. Come on,
Oh no,
it's a tourbillon.
Toblerone.
A Toblerone. Yeah, it's a nice
Although-
complication.
Although
that's
I will say
Toblerone is the name
I
of
went
the
to
new-
I went to a watch dealer one time and they said, "Oh, would you like to see our Jaeger collection?" And I was like,
Eden Yeager.
I'm like,
44. That's cheaper.
That's kind of ugly, man.
Why is the blue one so expensive?
because it's a Toblerone.
What does
Okay,
that
so
mean?
he says he's got the 7057, the cheap
Oh.
one.
The cheap one.
Is that the one I'm looking at now? No, this
No,
is
That's
7038.
the 38.
7057, 7057. This one.
57.
Yeah,
there you
there it
go.
goes.
Yeah,
Let's see
there
how
you go.
cheap it is.
Oh, they could have at
$50.
least given you a metal band for this price.
That's a nice one.
Well,
That's a nice
it's a dress watch.
33 grand is
33,
cheap.
okay.
But here's the question: why do you have to click on that button to see the price? Why can't it just say?
So you can't Google it.
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause if-
But this is just the recommended retail price.
Yeah,
So is
that
the
means the
street price
dealers are
higher or
juicing it.
lower?
that means the dealers may be juicing it.
No RFA.
It's
That's
like
a
audio,
nice,
man.
That's a nice one, man. That's a nice
Yeah.
one.
It's super cool. But I want like the thing that that Ray said, the tourbillon. I want a tourbillon. But have you seen the spherical tourbillon? How do
Oh
you say it?
no, the Jacobs and Co.
I don't know, but it goes like this, you know.
Look at it's a Jacobs and Co. Toblerone. I know exactly which one you're
Okay,
talking about. The
I'm gonna find
planetary
it. This
one.
thing is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I like the Bugatti one.
You know
It
what's
has
fun?
the-
You know what's
the
funny is Travis
V12,
Scott has a fake
W12.
one.
What? Travis Scott has a fake one?
Yeah, he couldn't get a real one, so he had to buy a fake.
Okay, so
He's broke.
here's the Tourbillon I know. Let's see.
By the way, amazing watch EPRFA.
Yeah, it's a nice one for
You
sure.
have good taste.
There you go. Pull that up, Charles.
What? What the heck is that?
That's a tape player.
That's
Right, I
a yeah.
thought we were
that's
looking at
auto
the
art
watch.
Metaxas and Sins, and that one is called the Tourbillon.
Oh,
How
no
much is
kidding.
that, Howard?
Let's see. Tourbillon TRX tape deck. I don't know how much the price. Let me see. I don't know. Let's see.
Don't go on search history.
36,000.
All
36,000.
right, here, I'm gonna show you the one that I want. I'm gonna show you the one that I want.
The
here.
problem with reel-to-reel player is that for me, I wouldn't buy it because I can't have new music on it. You only have really specific type of music that you can play on it.
Yeah. Oh,
For
yeah,
me-
that's nice.
Oh,
Okay,
heavy.
so
yeah.
this is the Lon Schoen Jaeger La
La Cotre Master.
La Cotre Master Grand Tradition Euro Gyro Tourbillon 3 Jubilee, and that part at the bottom is kind of hard to. Let me see if I can make it.
Yeah.
I will say that's nice.
It's spherical, right?
Yeah.
So the whole it's not just something that spins around, but it rotates.
yeah.
It's crazy.
It rotates in order to adjust for the rotation of the Earth and its effect on the timekeeping.
That's right.
Look,
Yep.
this is my craziest watch. It's a Casio, whatever.
Hey, is anyone still even listening to us at this point?
We've somehow become a watch podcast.
I think we successfully scared off most audiophiles.
No,
Wow,
we still got
we're
like
holding.
12, 13 people that are live right now.
Bro,
We-
people are here for us, man. For us. They love
we
us.
almost got up to we got to about 20 concurrent, which I think is our biggest ever.
Concurrent on what though? Is that all just on your platform?
No, concurrent across all platforms that are connected. So
Nice.
right now My X has 5 people. HiFi Mafia YouTube has 2. My YouTube has 1. My Facebook social media page has 0. My Twitch has 1. The Listening Chair YouTube has 3, and Listening Chair Facebook has 0. So we're at 12 right now. And I've seen your stuff like have 5 and 5 at one point. So that's really cool from the Listening Chair stuff. Now we just need Ray and Dan to actually
I need to get the
do stuff.
wallpaper thing for the video, the
Hey,
thumbnail.
look, man. Dan's
no.
got a background now. Let's not push him too much too
Oh,
soon.
once
Yeah,
the background-
bro. I'm evolving day by day. So
The
at the end of
blanket is
year,
gone.
I'm
The
a
blanket's
complete-
gone. Okay.
I like it.
The window's closed. The bed's out of the picture. Let's count our small progress,
Small wins.
Atomic
one.
Time G-Shock. And I don't know what Metaxas.
Metaxas
Is that a
is
watch
what-
brand?
Yeah, that was what the tape deck, the reel to
The
reel.
actual-
Oh,
that I
the
just
Metaxas.
They're,
Yeah.
they're the one with the headphone
Howard, you
amplifier
forgot.
that's got the
No
nipples.
blanket.
Yeah. I
I'm
couldn't
freezing my ass off.
I couldn't put Metaxas into watches anyway. I'm like, how does that? But yeah, right. I'm with you.
Yeah, Metaxas
also-
is designed around the aesthetics of a watch.
Yeah.
All right, so let's shift gears a little bit because we're going to come up on our hour pretty quickly here. Let's talk about each of our channels and what we got going on. And
Dude.
to start with, if you're watching now, please look in the comment or the notes below, and there will be the @s for all of our different socials. So please check us out. Dan, everybody can call out their own stuff. I think that's probably easier. And Dan, let's start with you on what you got going on coming up here pretty soon.
All right, so for me, HiFi sent me their Zen Phono preamp, so I'm pretty excited about that because the turntable that I have sucks. Their included preamp is not that good, so I'm really excited to see how it sounds with a good one because people have been raving about it. I got the new the SVS Soundbase Pro.
The second version, right?
Yeah, the second version.
That's cool. That's cool.
And it's super easy to plug in. It's only one app that you have to download, so I'm pretty excited about that. Super plug and play, so I'm pretty happy. And I played a couple songs, but I couldn't play it for too long because it got cold again. So where I work, I depend on the outside temperature. But I'm starting to post a lot more on YouTube too. So @base_therapy_, same as Instagram. TikTok, I don't know if it's gonna stay or leave. So I post there like once a week. So I don't know if it disappears. I don't know. But yeah, that's everything for me.
Awesome.
Howard, do you want to go next or Ray?
Yeah.
Let's call out Sci-Phonics real quick. He says he's locked in, supporter of everyone. See everybody at the show. We appreciate that. We love it.
He's always
He
positive,
likes
dude.
everything, man.
He's a
He's the
positive
G.
dude, man. Yep. Well, here we got I got a new Isotech power conditioner in. I got to get that cracked open, and some stealth digital cables, which those cables are just killer. And working on my Apos tubes video, and we still have to drop that VPI box opening for the Prime turntable, and I think it's the Shiloh cartridge, if I'm not mistaken. And we're actually be giving away a phono stage, a VPI phono stage in the group, so stay tuned for that.
Can I win?
No, you are not eligible.
No.
No,
That's what
creators
sucks, man.
and industry people are not eligible to win, unfortunately. But sure, a bunch of stuff that I'm kind of forgetting, and sorry about that. But as always, we got a lot going on, and we all have Expana coming up.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Awesome.
That's true.
Big time for me at Expona for sure. If you find me at Expona, maybe you can win $20. We'll see if I actually end up doing that idea or some sort of spin off of it. But come find me and say hi at least.
I'll be cameraman. Probably.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Oh,
That
never mind.
that's
There you go, guys. Cameramen never die. So
Got the Sim Audio H430 HA with the optional DAC in it, which has been a killer piece. It looks phenomenal as well. A little bit older piece, but still something that holds tried and true. Got something still in the secret works. That was actually supposed to come out in a couple days, but has been pushed back.
A lot of secret projects, Razor.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Yeah, it's been pushed back a little bit, so stay tuned for that. Hoping that that's going to come out fairly soon. It might be after Expona at this rate. But then I've got the SPL M1000s. I actually had it to send one of those back because it needed some repairs. It was damaged, unfortunately, in shipping. But they were repaired, and now I've got those. I got to listen to them for the first time ever last night, and man, it was rocking. It was really rocking. And then hopefully the last video before Expona will be my review of the now reference Dyne Audio Confidence 50s. So,
Oh, by the way, are the
tuned.
Hagel staying or are the Hagel leaving? Oh,
we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Mysteries. By the way, EP RFA saying looking forward to Expona. Hope you see it.
come look us up.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. Come talk
We
to us.
should
Let's
have-
hang out.
We should set up a HiFi Mafia event.
Meet and greet.
I was
Yeah,
gonna,
I mean,
I was gonna say that. I think we talked
we
about
should-
that last time also.
we should totally do that. So we just need to find out when Woody's thing is and do it not on that night.
Woody's
And
is Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday. So we can do Friday. I don't know. I don't know if we have enough fans though.
Well, it might just
Or we do.
even if it's just
Howard
us, I
does.
can drink whiskey. You know,
I'm booked up.
Sounds good.
I'm booked up at night. I'm double booked up at night, but maybe like in the afternoon or something we can do. You know, before
I'm booked almost all day long on it all day, so nights are pretty much like my only thing. We'll have a discussion afterwards and figure it
Yeah.
out, everybody. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we can come together on a time. It's tough when we wait till the last minute to schedule it, but we're learning these things as we get better at figuring all this stuff out.
I guess we didn't get to any P Diddy news. We'll get to that next week.
Oh.
Hard pass.
Bro, I did not know who he was until this happened.
Oh my
Come on.
God.
Yeah, I never heard about him.
Him and R. Kelly now, right?
Wait.
Dan's like R. Kelly. All right, so I will pick up and I'll
I
talk
don't
about my
know.
stuff. So I unboxed the Kef Cube 15 yesterday, and a review video will be coming out at some point down the line. In an hour from now, I'm going to unbox the new Samsung top of the line 2024 soundbar. So make sure
Nice, I'll be
you
there.
watch for that. Should be up on all my socials, so that's
Cool.
coming. There will be a review coming for that as well at Expona in April, as well as the Malaysia Northern AV show in Penang, Malaysia, which is cool. And then I also just received my $5,000 Infinitive Grande Tulum bar.
That's what the Kimber cable uses. But the one
No,
that
they're
he
different
uses
than
German.
Kimber cables.
Huh?
Kimber cable has that little thing that sticks out in the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's very similar kind of style. So I'll be testing out these guys and see how they
These
are.
are good because
Yeah.
you twist it and they like get thicker.
And they
so
lock in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are coming to a hi-fi system. The Infinitum Grande Tulamars.
These names, man.
Tulamars.
Torbillion.
The Torbillion. Dude, I'm gonna totally copy Dan too. I'm totally gonna make a video where I screw these into a speaker. I'm totally gonna copy you.
You should, man.
I love to see those gentle hands.
Oh,
should.
just
Just
imagine.
gentle hands.
Just imagine.
I
Two
need
things I-
Tomahawk Swim.
Here we go. Look
Oh
at
my
that.
gosh, bro.
Yeah,
Stop.
that's worth at
Stop.
least 100,000 views.
Stop, bro.
Oh, two things I forgot real
The
quick.
tension is getting high.
Two things I forgot. Number one is I was reading that the Wimamp now is rune ready, so that's damn cool. And I want to get one of those. And then the second thing I forgot, we have Verify Audio VBA footer review coming out. So
Nice.
keep an eye on that because
We love feet.
that company's been knocking it out of the park with inexpensive, high quality, high performance products. So
Right on.
We'd love to meet you
EPRFA,
all.
we'll look for you there.
Yeah, man.
Um,
We don't know how you look, but you know how we look.
Mhm.
So let
We'll
us
be looking
know.
for the Bugui.
Be like, I am the Watchman. And we're gonna be like, oh, the Watchman.
The Watchman.
Yeah, he's the guy from the Watch.
we got to all wear like black suits and white ties and black shirts.
And have the fedora hat or whatever it's
Oh
called.
my gosh. I
With
made
the-
base
with the red
therapy
thing.
shirts, so I'll be wearing a base therapy shirt. I'll wear the brigade. All right, sounds good.
I'll get my listening shirt. Got my listening shirt, and you guys could just.
Oh, my boy Vince.
Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Nice.
Subscribe. Shush. I'm gonna plug myself.
Up.
Start that up. He's going to change. Hopefully, he
probably
won't
wear some
change on
Dockers.
camera.
Look at this, bro. And it shines at night. So like,
Whoa!
if
very
it's
nice.
dark, it glows. It glows in the dark. So I'm gonna be a star in those dark rooms. Just wait for me. I'm
You're
coming.
a star even in a bright room.
It's probably the hair.
It's definitely there.
Ah, I'm sorry, man. If I ever get them long enough, I'll donate them to you. Not just
I'm gonna have a Dan wig.
bro. You look
He's gonna grow it out
fine.
about this long and then shave it and put it on a wig for me. I'm gonna just put it on.
Nah, bro, you look fine, bro.
I know I look fine. That's what my wife tells me all the time. She'd say, "You so fine, baby."
Okay, that wraps up another episode.
Another successful episode of HiFi Mafia.
Too much info.
It's like that TV show. And on that disappointing note, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Waiting on the Weem Ultra, if only to check it out. Absolutely. I actually have almost a full cut of my Weem amp. It's kind of a review, mostly just kind of talking about it a little bit. Video coming up pretty soon, so I'm almost done with that.
What's the difference with the Ultra now?
I don't know anything about the Ultra.
Let's
I
see.
think it hasn't come out yet, right?
No, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
I'm plugged in with all of the marketing folks over there, and it's not out yet.
Oh, real quick, what do you
A
guys
new
think
device.
about the cheap audio man review on the LS50s? Because I watched it.
I watched
I
it
got
too.
disappointed because I love them.
I love them too. I love them too.
Oh, the LS50s are amazing. They are really good.
I don't know
Okay,
why
so-
you didn't like them.
Weem is developing a new device called the Ultra, which will have a screen, an aluminum case, and USB audio output.
How
Available
much?
quarter second, Q2 2024.
Nice.
So it's going to compete with the Hi-Fi Rose and all of the
What's that one?
Eversolo.
Eversolo.
yeah,
No
the
way.
Eversolo stuff.
No way.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
That's
Eversolo. Like,
ridiculous.
what is it? What is it? Oh, it's Eversolo. Yeah.
It's not
I
gonna
love
compete
the
with
form
Rode.
factor.
You know the Weem's going to be a couple $100. Maybe it'll be $100 more. You know they're going to do something crazy with it. It's not going to compete with the Rose, which is
I
5
don't
times.
know.
It'll totally compete with the Rose.
Yeah, the
I
Rose
don't
only
think-
uses
I don't
the
think-
AKM.
I don't think the buyer one is going to. I don't think Rose buyers are going to get a Weem instead. I just don't think so.
Well, it won't
Yeah,
compete
but-
with the customer segment. You're right, because it won't cost enough. But just from a performance point of view,
Maybe.
probably.
it'll be just
Maybe.
as good as a
Maybe.
Rose.
Maybe.
'Cause I've got a
Although-
Rose.
Although that Rose, just the build quality of what it takes to build that case it's expensive to build. I don't think they're gonna have something like, but we'll see. You know?
No, they won't have as that kind of.
We're talking about
mill
sonically.
work for
Sonically,
sure.
it'll probably compete with it. Sonically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be able to put them up. I'll be able to put up the Ultra or whatever it's going to be called versus the Hi-Fi Rose RS, the big one.
150.
130.
Whatever the expensive one is, and then the
That was flexing.
A8, I think it is, from Eversolo. So I'll be able to put
Wait,
those
do you
all-
have the one that you can see on the inside? What is that ever solo? Because there's one that you can see on the inside. It has a screen with the view
I
meters.
don't know about that, but
Crazy.
for the Weem, it's like for me, the screen. I don't care about the screen. I'm going to be using a phone. The aluminum case, I don't care about either. I'm not using it for sound quality. I'm just going to want something that looks cool and plays in a certain room. And the USB audio output, I'm not going to be that helpful for me either. People want to hook up a computer. That might be great. So for me, I think I may just go with the Weem amp.
Yeah, I'm only looking at Blue Sound for streamers, to be honest. I like Blue Sound.
I have a Note X. man. It's awesome.
Blue Sound's a solid performer. It's a great piece of equipment.
I
I
like.
love that stuff. Yeah. I really am very enthusiastic about all of these different brands in the streaming world, and all the Blue Sound stuff, all the Weem stuff, all the Eversolo stuff, all of the Hi-Fi Rose stuff. The Cambridge makes good. I mean, there's a bunch of them, and I love all that stuff. I think it's
Wait.
super cool.
Could I use the Soundbase Pro as a streamer?
Yeah,
Oh, like just straight through?
it is a streamer.
No, I know, but it's a streamer DAC preamp.
Does it
and
output digital?
amplifier. I have to check. Oh,
I use my Note X every night on my TV with the ER connection.
Yep.
And it's fantastic, man.
Yeah. The one thing I don't know about the SVS box is I don't know if it's a Rune endpoint or not.
probably not.
I'm
I'll have
sure
to
you can
look.
cast to it, but it's nicer if it's like
Actually
approved or
Rune
whatever.
ready, yeah.
Rune
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, because I'm a huge Rune fan, and I know there's a lot of detractors from it. But for
I
me,
use
it's nice because
All my followers been telling me, get Rune, get Rune, get Rune. I'm like, yes, but right now, It's expensive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
The reason that you really want Rune, and we talked about this, I don't need to rehash
Yeah,
it.
we
I
talked
mean,
about
we
this
went
last
over that whole thing, and so you know, but for everybody out there, right? It lets you stream all your stuff, and then it lets you stream all of that stuff to all of your different devices. So it's kind of like the glue between all your different speakers and all of the different streaming sources, and then it gives you all of the contextual search and all this other stuff.
Unified.
Behind
Gives you a
stuff.
unified search.
Mhm.
So it pulls all your online and your hard drive sources together into one unified search and puts it all together and
Yeah.
adds metadata where you don't have the metadata. So it's pretty. Or if Cobuzz doesn't have the metadata that it adds stuff to it. So it's pretty cool.
What I'm hoping to see is that since Harman bought Rune, and Samsung owns Harman, that all of Samsung's devices, all of their TVs, and all of their sound bars will be Rune targets. That's what I want to see happen. That would be amazing.
All right. Yeah, guys.
All right.
I'm gonna close this. Thank you. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Howard from the listening chair. Thanks
Thank you,
Giles from Giles
Thanks,
McCoy.
everybody.
Thanks Ray from HiFi Turtle. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are the homies. Love hanging out with you.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the viewers. You guys are the best. Thanks for commenting. We really appreciate your comments. And until the next one, guys.
And happy Easter, everyone who celebrates.
Happy Easter. Yes, for
Happy
sure.
Easter,
All right.
everyone. Take
care,
care.
everybody.
Take care.